Okay, so I'm back. So that was an amazing reading, and I was so honored to give Roxanne this reading. As we all know, it's always that when we deserve or need something the most, right, becomes really important to spend that time and to share it with you. So I want to spend a couple seconds talking about our mindset. And when things get the hardest, sometimes if you can just change your mindset and really think about the path that you decide that you want to be on, that can happen. And in this case, in any case, when it's the hardest of times, if you can find a way to switch it around and change it, it does change things. So each day, be grateful for the good things that happen, whether it's a day that you can breathe or connect to your loved one. These are important times in your life's path. And then you take the things that maybe you might need help with and you thank the universe for helping ahead of time. That relieves that and allows all good things to flow. So that is key. And I hope to see you all on Ways of Learning. I will try to give Lisa Marie a blue light up. And if she decides that she will accept that, she will be another person to get a reading today. Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. My air conditioner just went on, so I hope you can still hear me
Yes,
nicely.
I can. I'm super excited.
Oh, thank you for being excited to be with
I've been
me. That's
watching you for a while, but I never got picked.
Oh, yay! I'm
Yay.
so glad that you got picked today.
Me
So,
too.
I want to talk to you about. So, we want loved ones too.
Sure.
Okay, so who's the? I feel an energy that's more motherly, stepping forward for you. Does that make sense?
Yes, my grandmother.
She is very motherly.
My Nana, I should say, because she didn't
She's
like grandma.
no, she doesn't. I was gonna say Nana. I call her Nanny, but Nana is Nana, and she's very motherly. And honestly, you say, "Oh, I would love to get. I want my turn. How come I'm not getting my turn?" But she says that she was never a rude woman.
Oh, no. No.
She was the person that would wait in the background nicely for her turn, unless it comes to the point where you really need her, and then
She'll
she
push
will
through.
go. She really will.
She
So
will.
she decided that today was her turn,
She's very pushy when it comes to her turn.
and she said, "I've had enough of this.
Oh,
Today's
yeah.
my turn."
I believe you.
She really is want. First, she's saying, "Please let her know how proud I am of how she continues my traditions and cultures, and that how much like her you are."
Wow.
Which I
I do
think
all
is
her
a
traditions
you
every
do
holiday. Hmm.
always.
Yeah.
And she says it makes her smile
Aw,
because you really are keeping up with the things that she taught you. And for her, that's a big deal too.
thank you.
She is a woman that's life is based off of family, culture, and tradition. And you're doing that. And you know what? Like she's got big shoes to fill, but she would never say that because she's a humble woman.
Yes.
She got mad at me for saying that. But if I have to describe her, I have to describe her in detail. She's,
Yeah.
oh, I would never talk like that. But she will continue to watch over the kids she's bringing up,
Oh, please, please, please.
which brings me to the next part of this is that
I'm
you're
ready.
really worried. As one in particular, yes.
Yes.
And you've had some calls. She says that she's watching over. With her on the other end watching, you know you're going to beat this stuff, right?
We'll see.
Well, you needed this today. Honestly, like I'm so grateful. I'm grateful for you having this time with her because she is so much about family and she says she's taking care of from the other side and how hard it's been, and I feel like it's like this is your miracle child, right?
Different child, but yes.
Different child, but right now you need a miracle.
Well,
So,
I was told by 4 doctors I couldn't have kids, and then I had my miracle baby.
and that opened the doorway
But this is a different child that I need help with at the moment.
because this child's troubled a little bit.
Yes.
I know I'm seeing the whole thing, but it's also live, and I don't want the whole world. I don't want to air everything in front of
That's
everybody.
okay.
So,
I'm an open book.
well,
I'm
it's
an open
okay to
book.
be an open book, but I don't feel as though your child would appreciate it. So,
Yeah, it's okay.
you've done everything to be a good mom, and you've done everything to get help, but you can't make all the decisions. It's up to your kid.
It's actually not my child. It's my nephew, but I took him
But
in
it
as my
doesn't
child.
matter. He's your
He
child.
is. He is.
I feel like he deals with struggles all the time, maybe of feeling almost unwanted. I would say before you, he was unwanted. He felt unwanted.
Yes.
And it's been very hard for him because he doesn't like to be shut in. Do you
Yeah.
see he's kind of a runner?
Well, he just got hit by a car or hit and run, so he's in bad shape.
Runner, shut in, runner. Those are the words I used.
He's in bad shape.
But you have to admit, that's a pretty interesting. He's the runner. I'm using runner.
Yeah, that word is
Doesn't
catching
want
up.
to be shut in runner. Because I think the worst thing would be for him not to be able to move.
Yes.
And the person that hit him did
We
did,
just
did
we just found
findings.
him. We just found
I
him.
just
That
said it first. Let me say it because I said it first. I found him was what I said.
yes.
And I feel like he wanted to avoid the responsibility, maybe because of what his levels were or something. Like, he was avoiding
Yeah.
things, which was not okay. I don't know if this hit the paper or not, but I can
It
tell
did.
you that,
Yes.
yeah, that's what I'm hearing. But I can tell you that your son, because I'm calling him your son because you
Thank
are
you.
his mom,
Yeah.
and he is a miracle child too, because
Okay.
he's alive and he will walk.
Okay.
That's a big deal because I feel like him making it through this is a lot within itself. And then there's also the worry about like what damage his body has sustained.
Mhm.
And I just feel like he will walk. So he will live and he will walk is kind of what I'm
And
hearing.
he
And I'm
is. He's doing both currently.
I just feel like it's a miracle.
Yeah, for sure.
So you see, you have two miracle children.
5 total.
Yeah, but two that are total miracles. Cool, right?
Absolutely.
So there's so much love for your family and also what you do for the girls and the sister.
Oh, I want to hear about that one.
That's the tough one.
Sister. I'd love to hear about that.
Would you?
Yes, please.
Well, I feel like you've done a lot
Oh, yeah.
and,
Yeah.
and it's been reoccurring. It was one thing after another with the sister.
Now, when you say sister,
Sister-in-law.
oh, sister-in-law. Okay.
Sister-in-law. There's two. You have a sister-in-law and a sister.
Okay.
Two. There's two separate people.
Living or
Well, there's
crossover?
one that's passed and one that's alive.
Interesting. Okay.
Mhm.
I just found out about one, so I didn't know about till
That was
recently.
the one in your family, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
That you didn't know existed
Yeah.
and that I feel like was hidden
Yes. Yep.
and you feel like you should have known.
Yes.
and your family had all these secrets.
Mhm.
It's not, it's just wasn't meant to be. I just feel like it wasn't necessarily meant for,
It was,
it was it was a different time.
yes,
It was a different era. People hid people back then if they had difficulties or they weren't, they weren't normal. I
Mhm.
feel like maybe they did different things. Do you see?
Oh, do you think that she was autistic?
I feel like she had yeah, she was different.
Oh,
Yes.
oh, okay. Oh,
And
wow.
I don't think you can it's the way that your family chose to deal with it, and maybe it isn't right for you, but your dad said, your dad.
My dad actually had a son that was autistic,
Yes,
and
he did.
so I'm not sure if the two go together
Well,
or if it's two separate.
your dad had more than one child.
That have crossover.
No, he has one on the other side with him, right?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I question if
But
it was his.
I, yeah, there is it's a legitimate question.
Oh, that's fair.
It is
That's
fair.
fair.
It's the truth, but with all these people on, I'm trying to be good at what like this is a whole family thing that I don't know if I want, like,
Okay.
I
But
feel
then you
like,
said it was my father's
well,
child and it's crossed, she's
and
crossed.
yes, it
Oh.
is. Your parents have a different kind of situation going on there.
I got to think about this one. You got me stumped, Karen. I don't know.
I got me stumped. I'm talking about too many things at one time, and I just feel like, okay, like you have a really good father. Thank.
No, not at all.
He was
The
kind of
worst of the
like a
worst.
male. He's kind of like a male putana.
He liked underage girls. He was not a
That's a
good man.
putana.
Yeah, he was the worst of the worst of the worst.
And he had children, and he had children that maybe you don't even know them all.
That are alive or crossed over?
Some on each side.
Oh,
That's
okay.
the thing. The thing is I'm giving you information, and I don't want to tarnish a name, and I'm like on this, but you agreed to be on it. Not a doctor, a mental health worker, financial advisor. I put that disclaimer out all the time. But he was not an easy man, and I agree. I was trying to be very nice, but there's some things you can't be
No,
nice about.
no. A
He
spade is a
he
spade.
also took advantage of your mom.
Oh yeah, she was 15, he
Yes,
was 27.
she was.
Yeah.
She took advantage of him, and that's been a really hard one on you.
Yes. Yeah.
But you know what? Your mother loves you. Your Nana loves you. So you came from a family that loved you, but you shouldn't feel bad. I hope you understand that statement too.
I do. I've worked very hard on that.
Yeah, because you were a result of a man that took advantage of children, and he was in a powerful place with children. So the pedophile that he was could take a girl and just make her feel so loved and like a love story, and really
Turning toxic.
use her in the hardest of times, and your grandmother wanted to murder him. But
Sure.
but you still were loved, and I think that, and you are a good mom, and
Mm,
through all of this is how you rose above it,
definitely.
and that's something to be truly proud of.
Thank you so much.
This is a good reading. Thank you for
Yeah.
being part of my day today. I'm so
Thank you.
glad you got
I hope
this.
I didn't drain you too much today.
Well, I was trying to be like a little bit on the editing what I'm saying
No,
part, because I don't know how to do what to do. But I felt it all, and I just like am
I
proud of
always
you
felt
for
that my
rising
dad had more
above it.
children too, so this is very
He
interesting.
really, yeah, he does. Honestly, the
Yeah.
way I'm getting it is he does.
Yeah, but no one came forth for probate, so I'm very, you know.
Well, you're very fortunate, right?
Very fortunate.
Yeah, that nobody came forward
Well,
for probate.
I mean, he still had 4 of us, but yeah,
Yeah, 4 of you with how many different women?
just 2.
That's what I heard. But there's more women
There's more women. Hmm.
or
Interesting.
girls.
Okay. Yeah, girls.
Hmm.
Okay.
All right.
All right,
Thank
Karen.
you.
Thank you for your time.
Thank
Mwah.
you
Thank
for
you.
having
Yeah, no,
me.
thank you. I'm definitely gonna sign up for a private
You
reading soon.
probably should, because I can't talk about all this on the air.
I gave you a run for your money
Oh
today.
my goodness. You won the
Thank you.
lottery, but I didn't. No, I'm only
I
kidding.
appreciate you. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. Thank
Um,
you. Bye.
Bye.